unstoppable. Dawn breaks over the Pennsylvania rail yards, but tranquility is short-lived. An ordinary day derails when a half-mile-long freight train, number 777, rumbles out of a depot without a conductor. What starts as a minor oversight snowballs fast. The train isn't just rolling, it's barreling forward with full throttle, loaded with toxic chemicals and heading straight into heavily populated zones. It's not a train, it's a missile the size of the Chrysler Building, someone says, and they're not exaggerating. Railroad dispatcher Connie Hooper scrambles to contain the threat. Her headset surges with voices, updates, panic, disbelief. Workers are trying everything to slow the train, but efforts fall short. They can't board it. They can't reroute it. The beast keeps charging down the line, hammering the rails, skipping past switches, and gaining speed. In the yard, veteran engineer Frank Barnes punches in for what's supposed to be a routine day, paired with Will Colson, a young conductor on his first weeks in the job. The two don't exactly hit it off. Will's distracted by a messy custody dispute, Frank's fending off forced retirement. But personal grudges take a back seat when news of the runaway train filters through. They watch the footage on a portable screen, the monstrous train flying by towns, crushing anything on the tracks. It's headed their way. Frank's instincts flare up. He runs the math, studies the logistics. He proposes a wild plan: chase the runaway in reverse and latch onto it from behind. Will blinks. "That's insane," he says. But Frank is dead serious. It's not just steel and speed they're up against, it's the clock. Meanwhile, another locomotive attempts to intercept 777 from the front. The collision is catastrophic. Engines crumple like paper and the attempt ends in flames. The press arrives, helicopters hover, and the nation watches. Officials debate evacuation. Connie clutches her headset and says, "We've got 2 guys out there risking their necks." Frank and Will move fast, sweat beads on their brows as they back their engine up the line. They throttle hard, racing against a roaring juggernaut. "We're gonna hit it!" Will yells, bracing himself. The coupler catches, barely. The jolt nearly throws them off, but they hold steady. Now comes the hardest part, slowing it down. The brakes scream, steel groans. Will climbs out of the cabin and crosses the moving train, knuckles white, heart hammering. He leaps car by car, locking down brakes, fighting wind and speed. Frank keeps the engine in control, riding the edge of derailment. Every second counts. A school crossing lies ahead, no room for error. Will slams the final brake as they near a sharp curve. Frank yells into the radio, "We've got 1 shot!" The train wails as friction fights momentum. It slows inch by inch until finally, mercifully, it halts just short of disaster. Cheers erupt at headquarters. Connie wipes her face. Frank slumps back in his seat. Will, bloodied but standing, lets out a shaky laugh. The nightmare is over. No casualties. Just 2 men who refuse to let disaster win. Later, reporters swarm the tracks. "How'd you do it?" someone asks Frank. He glances toward Will and simply replies, "Just trying to make it home." A runaway train brought them together, but it was guts, grit, and the grind of real courage that stopped it.